Thank you for all of your feedback on yesterday's episode. There were a couple of surprising turns in fate where I had absolutely no idea what to do. The most important thing was what we do with the immediate bid from Chelsea for Charlie Bennett, which apparently no longer exists. At least I must have deleted the email for it. You guys received offers. You guys have said to me, reject that bid. So I shall reject that bid. It is rejected. I'm not yet sure if I will offer him a new contract or not. I think I'm going to wait until I've got all of the transfer business I want to get done this window done. And then if I've got enough money left, I'll offer him a contract. I'd hate to miss out on signing a new player because I'd offered someone that's already here a new contract when I need new players. With regards to the options for centre-back, loads. So thank you very much for that. For the guy that asked about Gary Cahill and potentially bringing in some more experienced Premier League players that might be aging out from the Premier League but still decent in the Championship, he has sprint speed of 13. So not going to be going for Gary Cahill, I'm afraid. Salisu is a potential. He's currently negotiating a transfer potentially to Lyon, so that might not be a goer. Dale Fry is at Spurs. Could be a potential loan bid, I would imagine. Sturzu, I know nothing about. Twanzebe is an obvious loan. Just is an obvious loan as well. Bamboo, start that again. Bamboo, I know nothing of him. Waiting for scout reports on all of these guys, basically. Ronald Araujo is a youngster at Barcelona. Could be worth a loan. Obviously, Japhet Tanganga could be a loan. There was some... What was it called? Obviously, we sold our captain to Ajax. But does that mean they now have a defender that isn't going to get first-team football? Could that defender be Per Schurz? I'm not sure. I could perhaps have a look and see if I can see Ajax's squad to see how many centre-backs they have. Phil Jones and Chris Smalling were the other two mentioned with regards kind of those Premier League level or about that level, that sort of rating that are kind of aging out. Obviously, Phil Jones, as you can see, he has recently transferred to Leicester, so I might be able to loan him. No. So we will remove Phil Jones from that list. Chris Smalling is currently still at Roma. I don't know if he's starting or not. I doubt it. He's valued at £9.5 million. His contract is expiring at the end of this season. It's probably a... Perhaps it's an option. Josko Vardiol, I don't know anything about him, but he's a new signing at Barca in this save. I believe he plays for Dinamo in real life. Chris Mepham was recommended. Obviously, Bournemouth in real life, now at Antwerp in this save. That's not recent, though, so we could potentially go for him. Jared Branthwaite is a player at Everton that we never got the chance to really play with during the Everton save, so maybe him. Ethan Ampadu is always a go-to loan signing. Sven Botman, I know nothing about, but he could be a genuine option. He's a release clause of 7.3 million. Now, he starts, according to SoFIFA, Botman starts at 72 rated, has potential of 80, obviously with dynamic potential and development plans, etc. We could get him to grow further than 80, but starting at 72, I'd be curious to know how much he's grown already, and certainly would be good enough to go straight into the starting lineup. So he's probably one of the favourites at the minute, and we still have the young potential loanees here for the rest of the positions that we're looking for. Smith Rowe is genuinely looking like a potential loanee, although that is a lot of wages. Similarly, Gallagher, Elliott, and Jack Clark. Although we were able to agree just like 30 or 40%, weren't we, for Conor Gallagher? But the workaround that you guys told me about is to offer them more, and obviously at the minute I don't have more to offer. So I'm waiting for those scout reports to come back. Hopefully we'll have some of those back sooner rather than later. We have 12 days left, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days left in the window. We'll play Birmingham and Norwich. I'm going to sim the Derby game because, well, it's just going to be a distraction, isn't it, the Cup this year. I am going to have to rotate slightly for this next game. Elder can come out and Fleming can come in. And then Adelican, I'll actually start on the left. And Barnett will continue there in that cam role. And hopefully, it shouldn't be long before he's actually changed his position to centre forward. And then hopefully you'll get a little bit more of a boost in that cam role. And then we can look to change him to a cam. And it shouldn't take quite as long. Right, you can see Birmingham starting lineup on the left-hand side there. They've got Alan Halilovic sat behind Jonathan Leko. Birmingham, the side that beat us to the playoff spot last season, but they didn't get promoted, evidently. So I'd like a little bit of payback. And we're not even aiming for the playoffs this season. It's automatic promotion that we're wanting. So another win here would go a long way to helping us get that. Squeeze that down the line. Try and get it quickly inside. Adelican's footwork not quite quick enough, but he has somehow managed to find Ivan Toney here, who holds off the attentions of one defender. And Wilkes, if he can get it out of his feet and dig in a left-footed shot. Can't quite find the target there, Malik, but worth an effort. Had the space for it, gave it a go. How he missed the chance in yesterday's episode. But thankfully, in the second phase of play, we ended up scoring anyway, late on. Might have actually, that goal may well have had a deciding factor in your guys' decision to keep Charlie Barnett at the club, because that was certainly a morale-boosting moment, wasn't it? Really good. Oh, hello. Really good finish and a great end to the game there in that fixture to give us the 2-1 win. Fleming played in around the wing. I'm actually going to try and squeeze that through that gap. It's a good interception by the defender, but we still will find someone in the middle. And they're backing off Ivan Toney. What's his finessing like from distance? Not bad. Neil Etheridge with the save. Doherty delivers. And Toney's underneath it. Wins the header well, but can't direct it down. Better with his feet than his head, evidently, at least on that evidence. But with a decent jumping stat, I'm certainly still going to try and aim the ball through the air to Ivan Toney on occasion. Sanchez with a little knock down there. Ivan Sanchez. Alan Halilovic again. Oh, nicely done by McLaughlin. Honeyman, space here actually for Adelican. And look at Malik Wilkes at the back post. We'll try and find him. Toney could even have gotten there, but it was a poor cross in the end. Jonathan Leko could actually counter for Birmingham here. One thing that you guys... oh, nice tackle. Poor pass. One thing that you guys spotted that I hadn't in episode 1 was the fact that somehow, and I'm sure it must be a bug and have actually reported it to EA, despite only being on loan at PSV for a month, Leonardo Pinto has grown from 82 to 87. I don't really know how that's happened. I'm certain it's a bug. And I have passed it on to the developers because that's a bit silly. How can my man go from being 82 rated in the Championship to within 5 weeks of being on loan at PSV in the Eredivisie then be 87 rated? I'm not sure that's that's the way that things should work. Well kept in by Sanchez. Good delivery too, but comfortable for George Long to bring down. That'll be 0-0 at half-time. And we'll look to improve in the second half and get that lead. Leko. Back to Sunjits. It's been a bit of a non-event this second half so far. Here's Bella looking to create the headline event. At least the headline highlight. Reece Burke heads behind. And making a change. Jack Barr is coming on, as is Dave Gunn. Just for some fresh legs, really, more so than any real quality to bring off the bench. Oh, San Jose does well to get to that. Halilovic onside. San Jose just onside as well. Halilovic into Bela. That's great footwork from him. Trying not to take the man down. San Jose back to Gassedon. Bela, San Jose's Bela onside there. I'm not sure if he is. It looks like he was. And Fleming filling in at left back as he ever so frequently does when called upon. Villalba on for Bela to take the corner. And George Long comes for that and catches nicely. I'm going to bowl it out quickly, looking for my man forward here. Barnett brings it down nicely, but can't keep it under control, and it falls free. Leko. Oh, I nearly got there with Jack Barr. Sunjits could go back to Leko. Has done. Space here for him to play the pass or go solo, which he wanted to do briefly there. Villalba. Is he onside? He's not. He's off. 8 minutes to go here. The second half really hasn't had anything in it whatsoever. Oh, dearie me. But all it takes is that one moment, that one chance, as Charlie Barnett will tell you from yesterday, to find that winning goal. But that chance just isn't presenting itself in this game for either side. Birmingham are the more likely at the moment of getting that moment. But with just 3 minutes to go, I'm not sure if it's going to come. Can I get to that first? Burke's done brilliantly. And now Jack Barr could set something up. Charlie's running. It's Tommy Rowe wants it. Is that a foul? It is. Just trying to delay in playing the ball to Charlie Barnett until he got in a position where I could guaranteed receive the ball rather than getting out muscled by a defender. Dave Gunn across there to Jack Barr. couldn't guarantee that Adelican was onside there. Dave Gunn turns well. Wilkes, accelerate, fire it in towards the near post. What a block by Seddon. To be a corner then, with the last action of the game. Hakeeb Adelican delivers. Up we go. Etheridge gets to that first. It will fall to Dave Gunn. And Dave Gunn fires wide. 0-0 then against Birmingham. Our first draw of the season, I think. We were played for 1-3, lost 1 so far. And you can see where the lack of quality was. Shots on target. 7 shots in the game and only 2 of them on target from both sides combined. Not good enough from either team. Both sides trying to get promoted last year and ultimately weren't good enough. Both sides trying to win that game and ultimately weren't good enough. Whilst we're still waiting on those scout reports, we might as well go straight ahead and sim this game against Derby. I will rotate again though, bearing in mind the fixture list. Actually, let me put Dave Gunn in at cam ahead of Barnett. We'll put Scott up top. Greaves can go in ahead of Burke. And Bayard can go in ahead of Emmanuel. Change that to right wing back so he gets a little bit of a boost. That'll do. There's more of a break between this game and the next one than there was between the previous and this one. And we still win thanks to a late George Honeyman goal. So we're through in the Carabao Cup again, somehow. Don't really know how we're doing that because I'm not fielding strong sides, nor am I really... good. Barnett to centre forward is complete. So is he going to get a bit more of a boost being a centre forward in that cam role? He's a 73 rated centre forward, so at least he's got some sort of boost. And then how long is it going to take to change him to a cam? 90... How can it take 20-something weeks to change from striker to cam, but centre forward to cam is 94? Okay, mate. Well, that doesn't necessarily give him any more of a boost there either. And I can't move him forward into a centre forward role because of this formation. I could maybe play a 4-4-1-1. That would put him in a centre forward. I mean, it's supposed to be... it's going to have to be the 4-4-1-1 attack, isn't it? Deary me. I'm going to rework this just to get one man's position right. 4-4-1-1 attack. There we go. Barnett. +3. Nice. Lewis Potter. Left wing. Nice. Malik Wilkes. Right wing. Okay, we sorted it. Well done, lads. We did it between us. GG. Right, cracking forward then. Christ alive, that was more hassle than it need be. Let's go and play Norwich. And then we'll deal with transfer deadline day and bringing in those new players we want. Sorry that took so long. Christ alive. Right, Norwich. Aston Oxborough in goal. Don't know. Max Aaron's at right back. Zimmerman, Sam McCallum. Is it 4? It is 4 at the back. Hassan Sow in the midfield with City. Kieran Dowell at cam behind Crivelli. Poitetto on the left-hand side and Todd Cantwell on the right. It's a strong Norwich team. It was a Norwich team that threatened to get promoted last year, but wasn't able to do so. It's a Norwich team that will, if I'm being honest, probably beat me, but we'll give it a good old go at trying to get a result here at home. If it was at Carrow Road, I'd be less optimistic, but you never know. Stranger things have happened in career mode, and we are trying a slightly different formation, I guess, in this game. We'll wait and see how it pans out. I don't suppose a 4-4-1-1 attack is much different to a 4-2-3-1, is it? Hassan Sow. Nice through ball to Kieran Dowell. Nice tackle by McLaughlin. In there to Todd Cantwell. Nice little back heel. I'll have that, thank you. Well done, Elder. And Lewis Potter is away. City for City. Trying to close me down. Can't close me down well enough, though. Honeyman. Ivan Toney. Spinning well. Spinning really well. Ivan Toney. Good save by Oxborough. Good stop. Don't know anything about their goalkeeper, but that was impressive. Oh, never mind. I got a bit carried away with that from Ivan Toney. Lewis Potter. Sunderland back in the league, of course, after getting promoted last year. That's a poor header, but Barnett's done brilliantly. Now it's him up against Zimmerman. Now who's got the legs? Who's got the legs? It's Barnett. And Toney. Ivan, mate. I didn't just pay £7.5 million for you to do that. Thank you very much. Oh, that's a nice ball. Is Poitetto onside? He is. And that is one of the best driven passes, followed by one of the best flicked passes we've ever seen in a career mode save. Wow, what a passage of play from Norwich City. Kieran Dowell will take the corner. And away by Ivan Toney. Can we get to that with Malik Wilks? We cannot. Kieran Dowell back inside to Poichetta. Oh, nice turn. And City. Maybe I should look at Poichetta for a winger signing. I don't know. He's always played well against me. Max Aaron's continuing to drive forward there. I thought he might have cut inside. 10 minutes to go in this first half. It's been a half where both sides have... they're going to get lucky. They're going to get really lucky. Really, really lucky, Norwich City. But they take a 1-0 lead. I was going to say it's been a half where both sides have threatened, but it's not really gone for them. And then immediately, it goes for Norwich. Absolutely typical. Callum over the top's loose, though. Doherty, some space there for Honeyman to get into. Barnett quickly through the gap there to Ivan Toney. Let's start the second half with a bang, please, boys. Could really do it for my confidence. Doherty waiting for Barnett to just get a little bit of space there next to the man. He is 5-star weak foot. But still trying to get it onto that left. It's gone out for a throw. Honeyman's going to come short. Who do I go to? I think it might be Callum Elder, actually. Then immediately back. And then we'll work it to Honeyman. 1-2 in there to Barnett. Oh, wrong-footed the defender well. And then Keane Lewis Potter's just run into me. Oh, so much for that fire start to their second half, lads. Deary me. Can you believe it? Well won. Honeyman inside to Doherty. Simon going to Inter. I don't know if that's the goalkeeper. Oh, Barnett played in. It wasn't meant for you. Something about Charlie Barnett and that left foot. There's a rocket in it. The way he finished in yesterday's game and the way he's finished there, I didn't know his shot power was that high. And his finishing is only like 66. But as soon as he kicks it, off it's gone. Bang! What a finish! What is your shot power, Charlie? Finishing 66, shot power 82. It's not super high, but it just every time. I mean, I'll take it. I'll very much take it. You guys wanted him to stay. He stayed. He's making a difference. Arriving at pace, McCallum on the overlap. Still got Poichetta there. Uses him well. He's got a number of options here. Norwich do love throwing bodies forward. That's not... Well, actually. What are you saying, Ches? That is a foul. Definitely a foul. I started to argue and I was like, really not got a leg to stand on there, do I? Todd Cantwell with a free kick. Maybe. Or something from the training ground, which is indeed what it is. Strike. And the half from Kieran Dowell. Hard and low, but going to take it short. Dowell to Cantwell. Cantwell losing out to Honeyman. And away we go on some sort of counter. I don't have anybody with me yet. Arriving here now is Wilks. Tony's there. Barnett's there. Wilks is there. It was meant for him, but we'll wait. And then look for Tony. Oh, it's a lovely turn. Ivan Toney, we lead! It was nowhere near in the corner where I tried to put it. I wanted to get that right in the left-hand corner, and he's kicked it about that far away from the keeper, I think. Very central. Who cares? Who cares? The ball's in the back of the net, and that's all we care about. I'd like to see a replay of it, though, just to visually show you the point I was making. I tried to rifle it back across goal, and yeah, it has gone slightly back across goal, but still very central. The keeper perhaps should have done better with it because of it, although it was struck quite hard. We'll take it. Ivan Toney makes it Hull 2, Norwich 1. We've turned it around against the Canaries. Out wide to Cantwell. Still the option here for Hull to throw this away. Got it in my locker. Max Aaron's Cantwell. Flicked it up. Crivelli is 2-2 between Coventry and Birmingham in sort of a local derby. Any Birmingham or Coventry fans, you'll have to let me know. Is there any sort of rivalry there between Coventry and Birmingham? Not really a competitive one, I don't think, over recent years. Coventry were a Premier League side for ages, but since have fallen away. And Birmingham were more recently in the Premier League, but I don't know. Coventry languishing in League One at the minute in real life and have been for a while, haven't they? But still, I don't know if there's some sort of local derby there. Coventry not too far away from Birmingham. We're not too far away from the end of this game. And Joshua Manuel's putting in some good tackles. and playing a good role in winning the ball back and ensuring that hopefully we keep this 2-1 lead. Maybe even with Ivan Toney, extend it further. We have done. A cracking signing, Ivan Toney. You guys wanted him to come to the club, and he's been worth it. He may have missed that pretty simple open goal tap-in that he should have scored earlier on, but he's followed through with a couple of goals today, and we have to be happy with that. A 3-1 win against a promotion rival is a very, very good result. 1-0 down to 3-1 up. Big game and a big result, and one that I'm very proud of, actually, to have come from 1-0 down against a side that were much better than me, and we probably closed up on them. Actually, they're not in the top 6, Norwich City. They're not in the top 16, Norwich City, 17th. Not having a very good season so far this year. We're up in 4th. We are 2 points off 2nd. Brighton, though, unstoppable at the minute. 6 wins from 6. Right. Are we any closer to seeing some of those players' stats? Are we getting there, perhaps, slightly? Let's have a look. Botman. We are getting there. I really don't know. Branthwaite. That's probably going to be a no. He doesn't look like he's very good at all. Salisu. He's probably first team at Southampton. That's the problem. Dale Fry we could loan in. Sturgeon. I still don't know anything about his valuation nor his potential. Twanzebe we could loan in, but his wages are probably going to be quite high. St. Just. Physically, well, actually, he looks very good indeed. Probably too good, almost. Robson Bamboo. Physically looks good. Technically okay, but is he first team at Nice? I don't know. Araujo. Okay. Tanganga. A good loan option. Pershurs certainly could be an option. He's had a transfer bid from Leicester rejected, so evidently Ajax not wanting to sell him, but are they open to loaning him? That's the question. I was going to have a look, actually, wasn't I, to see what his first-team football is like with Ajax in the Champions League. Let's have a look. Is Pershurs playing regularly for Ajax? If he is, then rather understandably, I won't try and loan him. But if he's not, then maybe I could try and loan him in. Pershurs, centre-backs. Scroll to the bottom. Your devices play twice. He is playing regularly for them. It's not going to be an option, I'm afraid, for Pershurs. Not to worry. We have plenty of other options available to us. It's just a case of making a decision. I think Botman, you know, one Dutchman out, another Dutchman in. And with a release clause of 7.3 million, it's a player that has decent potential that we could get for not too much of a fee. I'll offer 4. I mean, it would leave loads of money. Oh, okay. I won't offer 4. I mean, he's got a release clause of 7.5. So surely, okay, if I can just... It won't even let me try and... Fine. I'll remove shares. God, that's annoying. Just because they've rejected my negotiation doesn't mean I can't just be like, I'll pay his release clause then. Bamboo. Bamboo intrigues me because I've never used him and I don't even know the name, but he looks really solid. Is he playing regularly for Nice in Europe? Let's have a quick look at that. Turns out Nice aren't in a European competition this year, which is frustrating. I've just Googled him though, and he's apparently first team at Nice in real life, so I doubt that that's one that we could realistically go for. So for the time being, I will lean away from Bamboo, but certainly as a player I'd be intrigued in using in the future. Maybe we could try and buy him in a future season. Chris Mepham would be decent, but I've no idea what he's valued at. I'm going to go all the way to transfer deadline day just to see if we can get an idea of what players' valuations are. Just quick sim training. And see if we can make something stick on transfer deadline day. He's probably not going to let me go in for... a transfer bid for James Scott from Preston. I'm going to need him to be a good backup player for me. What to do? It's not going to... Whoa! Niklas Sula for £143.5 million to Man United. What? They've sold... They signed Jose Maria Jimenez for 77, and then have made twice that by selling Niklas Sula. That's insane. That's mental. Is it going to let me go back? I highly doubt it's going to let me go back in for Botman at this stage, is it? Oh, piss! Maybe I'll try and loan someone then and sign Botman in January, maybe. I could go for a short-term loan for Ampadu, perhaps. Let's try that. Let's see if they're open to a short-term loan for Ethan Ampadu. Basic terms. Just a short-term 6-month loan, please, because then I'll try and... You want him... I mean, I'll take him for a year if you want, but... and then... I'll try and counter with 40. 50-50. All right, 50-50 is fine. We haven't had much luck in loaning players from Chelsea so far in this save, so we'll wait and see. Smith Rowe, do I try and loan him as well as a forward player? I certainly could give it a good old go. Oh, there's just too many. There's too many options, isn't there? That's the problem. I've got to... Let's see if we can get Ampadu in on loan then. That should immediately be a response to that. And loan to Clay. Ampadu doesn't want to come to us. Why do people from Chelsea not want to come to the Championship? For fuck's sake. Right, Mepham then, maybe. High work rates of Premier League quality. I'm not sure what his potential is. No, maybe not. Twanzebe is always very popular. They're not going to loan him. Okay. Dale Fry was very popular. They don't want to loan him either. I'm not going to buy him from Tottenham because they certainly were. Oh, Salisu's gone to Lyon. Sturzu, I don't know anything about him. That's the problem. His stats look okay, but St. Gallen, let me have a look on SoFIFA. Sturzu, are you any good? Sturzu, Leonidas Sturzu, 67 rated to start, 86 potential. Now we are in season 3, so I mean he must have grown by now, surely. But what's he valued at? Don't know. Let me try loan someone in first. Try and loan someone in first. I don't want to just... I'm not going to be able to try and buy... I'll still try and get a short-term loan in. I'm not going to be able to... 2 years? I don't want it for 2 years. Ugh. 1 year then. A 1 year loan? Fine, a 1 year loan. I don't even know whether Araujo would want to come to me either. We'll try a 50-50 split. You interested in giving me a 50-50 split? 60-40. Fine, sure, whatever. Just give me a bloody centre-back, please. And then I'm probably going to... I might even try and buy Gallagher at this rate. Although Charlie Barnett and Ivan Toney are playing really well. Loan declined! Why does nobody want to come on loan to me? What's wrong with our football club that nobody wants to join us? We're an exciting prospect. Fuck off. I'm going to end up buying Sturzu at this rate, aren't I? Can I loan? No. Can I loan Vardiol? To be fair, he's available for... He's probably not that good technically. Oh, god damn it. Chris Smalling. Is Chris Smalling playing for Roma in Europe? Roma. Centre-backs. Jonathan Tah, Chris Smalling, Mats Hummels. I mean... Deschamps Bernard, who's been recommended to me... Oh, that was Football Manager, wasn't it? Getting confused. Are you any good, though, Deschamps Bernard? He was recommended to me on FM because he was pretty good. Let's have a look. Deschamps Bernard, 61 rated, 77 potential. The answer is no. He's not very good. Oh, Chris Smalling would be good experience to try and lead the line to get us back to the Premier. To get us back to the Premier League. And then we could look to sell him on and buy someone else. Oh God, there's just too many options. I don't know what to do. Loan me Tanganga. Ah! Oh, I don't know if I could get him. Sturzu, I don't know if he's good enough. Mepham, I'm gonna go for Mepham. I've no idea what he's valued at, so I'm just gonna throw a bid in and hope that they negotiate with me. 6. I don't know if I'm overpaying. I don't know if I'm under, but no. All right then, great. Oh shit, the bed. This is not going well, boys. This is not going. I'm gonna. No. Sturgeon. Sturgeon's... But again, what do I bid? He's only 25. 8.9. Finally. Hopefully, he's pretty decent. If he's not, I'm going to hate myself. 6.5. Are you willing to negotiate to that? 8.9. Sticking to their price. Counter. 7.5. Come on. Negotiate with me a bit further, please. 8.9. Fine. I'll give you 8.9. This is an unnecessary, stressful day. What is happening on transfer deadline day? I don't know what squad role he wants. I'll say rotation just to try and ensure he doesn't beg me for first team football and then get unhappy. But he wants important. To be fair, he's probably going to go into the starting lineup. I presume he's good enough to go into the starting lineup. I'm doing this off your suggestion and the fact that he supposedly grows well. I've no idea what to offer him salary-wise. None. So I'll go in at 20. Fine. He's in. Are you actually any good? This is a blind buy. A straight-up blind buy. 73 rated. Yes, the answer is yes, he is decent. Not as good as what we lost, but with 90 jumping and some good physicals. Sturgeon is in. We have a centre-back signing. Deary me. Maybe now I might have enough to go and perhaps buy Connor. What's he valued at? 13.5. I might be able to buy him. I'll offer 12 and see if they're willing to negotiate because he's not first team for them. 13.1. I'm thinking wages actually. They're willing to negotiate evidently. He didn't want to come on loan, but will he sign permanently? 12.5. Thank you, Frank. He's on 55 grand a week at the minute at Chelsea. But to get first team football, is he willing to take a pay cut? Important player, yes. Don't ask for crucial. You penis. Oh, what a stressful transfer deadline day this has been. Jesus Christ. 4 years. Sign for me for 4 years. Just sign anything at this rate. No release clause is fine by me. And then, what do you want salary-wise? Give me an idea. He's not giving me any idea. I'll offer 40. I'm trying to factor in the fact that I still want to try and give Charlie Barnett... Yeah. Try and give Charlie Barnett a new contract and get rid of that... get rid of that release clause. So, Honeyman to the bench. And Gallagher in. I will put a development plan on him to change to centre mid. Let me know in the is that a successful deadline day? I think we've kind of muddled our way to actually a decent deadline day. I'm gonna go defensive centre back. That's the one that makes sense. It's only gonna take 6 weeks, and then be down as a cam. Gallagher, development plan. Let's change him to a centre mid right off the bat because there's a box-to-box centre mid. Then looks like he's going to be pretty good. It's only going to take 2 weeks. He's got okay tackling stats, to be fair. Stand tackle of nearly 70. It's pretty decent for a box-to-box player. He's got 77 finishing. He's got good dribbling. I think we've actually had a decent deadline day, and I don't really know how I've done that. That's not gone according to plan, but at the same time, it's worked. I haven't been able to sell any of the players I wanted to sell, though. That we've got somehow gone up to £500 million already on transfer deadline day, despite... Oh my God, we're going up again. It's going to be another massive deadline day, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh my Lord. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it is. That's 36. Harry Maguire to Real Madrid. All right, then. Longley front. It's the transfer window for centre-backs, apparently. Longley to Bayern for 128.6. So I thought Jose Maria Jimenez coming in was enough for them. No, they've gone and spent the Sula money already. Oh my God. This is a stressful deadline day. What the shit is happening? It's $1 billion. We've tipped $1 billion again. So Conor Gallagher is in. Sturgeon is in. Lewis Potter transfer from Sporting of 20 million. Now, you might argue I should accept that. I agree, I probably should, but it's the same scenario as the Ajax Pinto bid that we had last season. There's only an hour to go. It's too late. Even if I accept it, it will time out. So I could just reject it. Let me know in the comment section if Sporting come back in for Keane Lewis Potter, who I kind of wanted to be the Jamie Shackleton stay at the club for the whole fucking save type player. Do I negotiate that and let him go? We could always bring him back at a later date, obviously, if when we're at a higher stature. Oh my god, this has been breathless. I don't know whether there's going to be any editing in here. It just feels like it's just been non-stop. Training injury. Josh Emmanuel's broken his fucking toe, and he's out for 8 weeks. Lovely. Just as well we got young Bayard then, isn't it? It just doesn't stop. And Sturgis away on international duty. So fucking perb. Right, Fleming's in there then. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Fleming's in there then. I think I'm happy. Transfer history. Let's show you the biggest deals. Oh, what a ridiculous day. Nicolas Sula, Lole, Nkunku, Jimenez. You've seen those before. Romelu Lukaku back to Chelsea, 76.4 million. Upamecano to Barca, we'd seen that before. Mateus Cunha. Saka to Berlin. Hertha Berlin for 57 million. Teo Hernandez to PSG. Unai Simon to Inter. Ruben Dias to PSG. Szoboszlai to Valencia. Iñaki Williams to Juventus. Correa, Joaquin to Real Madrid. David Alaba to Dortmund from Man United. Myron Boadu to Leverkusen from Freiburg. Bruno Guimaraes to Leipzig from Lyon. Davinson Sanchez to Leipzig. Vinicius to Wolves from Benfica. Previously on loan at Spurs, I think, wasn't he, Vinicius? Kabak to Man City. Carlos Soler to Chelsea. Roca to Roma. Zaniolo to Leverkusen. Lunin to Wolves. Okay, Waldschmidt to Roma. Benjamin Mendy to Barca. Adrissi to Everton. Harry Maguire to Real Madrid. Sensi to Lazio. Nathan Ake to Napoli. These are all transfer. Embolo to Arsenal. Kepa to Juventus. All deals of a value that we can't really be involved in at this stage. Jan Bednarak to Spurs. Kenny Teta to Atletico Madrid. It's a very FIFA window, isn't it? I mean, every transfer window is a very FIFA window, isn't it? Paqueta has gone back to AC Milan. All right. Well, that's where we'll end it today. And tomorrow we'll have more players making debuts. Conor Gallagher will make his debut for us. Sturgeon will make his debut for us. Join me tomorrow and we will crack on. And we still have some money to spend for January. We need to figure out where to spend it. Because at the minute, actually, I don't have some money. I could maybe try and loan someone. For some reason, my brain told me that I'd loaned Conor Gallagher in. Don't know why. It's been one of those days, isn't it? Oh, dearie me. Right. Shall we end the episode? I think so. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that episode. It was certainly a twisting, turning roller coaster for me to record, but we're in good form. We're challenging for promotion. We've made 2 good signings. I think we're all right. Okay, I'll see you in episode 4. 3? 4 tomorrow. This is 3. I need a nap. Bye-bye.